y'all? What up, y'all?
What's good?
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Yo.
You chatting.
There we go. My name is Ant.
Oh, it's your girl Q here.
You got your boy Doc in the building. You already
Yeah.
know.
So we just gonna talk our shit. Get ready
I
to
like the sound of that talk your shit. I like
get ready to lay a few topics down for y'all. Let us know how we come with it. And basically we're gonna talk about a lot today. So basically we're gonna start off with Doc, you wanna tell us what we're talking about?
What we're talking about today would be child support. Pretty much how it's a double standard. I would say it's a double standard. In which way would it be like for women who can't provide for the child would be like they would gain welfare.
Yeah, for sure.
And for men, that can't provide for the child would have prison time, pretty much.
Yeah.
So I think that's like a double standard. So we're talking about that right now. Let's start off with that. We're gonna jump off with that. How do y'all feel about that?
That's for sure is double standard. Like a lot of women, first of all, there's more men on child support than anything.
Facts.
More men on child support. Not a lot of women on
That's
child
a
support.
fact.
Like
Niggas
they have that in like a whole conversation. Like, this bitch got me on child support again.
Court today, my
Like,
baby mama bugging out and shit like that.
Like, it's regular. It's nothing. Now you never heard a woman say that. So if they do, then they really completely fucked up.
Right.
Like they're either a drug addict or completely broke, living with their mother. It's rare. It's rare.
True.
So basically y'all do agree that it is a double standard between men and women.
For sure.
I feel like that. Yeah, alright, yeah.
No,
I
it's
never,
a
like you
little
said,
wiggle.
like we spoke about, we never heard a female be like, yo, my nigga got me on child support. So it's pretty
That's
much
just like a regular conversation for a guy. Like,
yeah,
it's
like you
nothing.
never heard of, yeah.
So is it more due to a double standard, or is it more due to just basically like society? Like that's the outline of it. Like
society, for sure.
Kids stay with their mothers more, and kids are supported by their mothers more. With the fathers, it take a little like.
I mean, I don't see that's where we can draw the line because it's what you just said was kids stay with their mother or are supported with their mother more.
Most of them, yeah.
Men can do the same as much as a woman,
but they choose not to. It's easier for a dad or a father to exit a kid's life than it is a mother. You get what I'm saying?
That's in their nature.
Yeah, that's naturally a thing for them, like motherly type. Niggas really ain't the mothers.
Right, they're more of the provider.
Right.
And they get stuck like with kids, not stuck in that way, but like basically they get stuck with the responsibilities.
But would you? All right. So would you put your baby mother on child support? If you had a baby mother?
If it comes down to
you take her to court.
Yep. Every
Neither
fucking week.
What about you? You dropping them off at the courthouse? Your
At the
baby
courthouse?
father?
Oh hell yeah! But the thing is, you know what? With me, I'm just thinking so independently, as if, I don't need your money.
Okay.
And I like at the end of the day, if you
Ballin'!
right, like I don't need your money. So it's like, for me to do it, it's just gonna be for clout.
Okay.
Because like at the end of the day, I got mine.
So
if
you
don't
gonna
want
be
to be
petty.
there, that's cool.
You gonna be
I don't want to
petty
be
shit,
petty.
basically.
That's what a lot of baby mothers is petty as
A
fuck,
lot
bro.
of baby mothers are petty.
I see
do a lot
bitches
of
like,
shit
I'm
out
about
of
to
spite.
put this nigga on
Yeah,
top.
the thing is, like, a lot of women are out here thinking it's cute. It's not.
That's a
It's like,
fact. That's
and
a
they're
fact.
bragging about it as if,
That's a
like,
fact. Now,
yeah,
if
it's a
you-
regular, like, girl, I got my on child support. Like, what is that about?
Facts.
For what? What is it
Facts.
gonna really solve? At the end of the day, he gonna be broke. He's still gonna be even more broke because
Facts.
they taking out what
Sounds true.
$500 on top of his check,
Trying to kill
on
a
top of
nigga.
bills. Right. So
I
you
know
make
kids
it even
that-
worse.
You don't
like,
even need that much, really.
you're just making
You
it
don't
even
even
worse.
need that much.
That mostly like brings us to like the topic of like resentment, because you said out of spite, all of this, like they resent
Shit
the
get
fact that
petty.
maybe you
They
can't
get
be with
petty.
him no more, so I'm gonna just be petty and get whatever the fuck I can off you, like, or even like they do that shit like just so they can see your face. Like it's be some crazy ass people out here, so you never know
It does.
what their
Right.
their true motives are. But it's just like
Niggas
the
be
shit is
petty.
funny.
Every situation is different, for sure. But one thing is that women shouldn't ponder a child as if
I like that word, ponder.
Don't
like that.
Definitely don't just have it dangling over a guy's head as if it's like a
Facts. Don't use that.
A worm for like a fish just to catch him, and don't do that.
Right.
Because then it just makes the situation even more sour.
Yeah, but
give
in reality,
the guy an opportunity. Like, hey,
I'm taking my bitch to court. Just so y'all know, I'm taking my bitch to court.
Yeah.
I need you in the parking lot at 7, bitch.
Yeah, you better act right.
Yeah, you better have my motherfucking money too. I want my check as soon as the judge say we done with this.
John Jr. need his diapers.
Yeah, you feel me? Nigga wants Nikes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Them Jordans ain't free.
Yo.
I'm taking my bitch to court, right? Straight there. I drive with her to court, nigga.
I feel it though, because we always
I need my money.
I feel like we always like get on the topic of fucking like, oh, we need equality in this, we need equality in that. Why not put your baby mother on child support? Why is that not?
Well, send her ass to jail.
Why is that more of a popular option?
Can you send him to jail? Would you send your baby mother to jail if you could? Like, bitch, like, I ain't got no money.
I wouldn't go that far.
No?
That's fucked up.
That's
my bitch going to jail.
Yeah, you said, what is that shit really solving?
I get some good sleep, nigga. I ain't got to worry about my car getting keyed. Nigga, she going to jail.
I can't hear that.
She's
now
going
she gonna
to
have
jail.
no mother.
Who?
Mother.
Nah,
She has no mother now.
But if, alright, so.
Cause your ass would be extra petty.
Nah, we can go visit. Like, look, mommy's at school right now. You feel me? Mommy at school. We gonna see mommy at school. You feel me? Bobby kind of sick. She containment right now. We gonna hold off a little bit. A little story tell. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
you feel me? That's how we gonna work it out. But start with the next topic. I think we chatting a little bit. We getting crazy.
That's alright.
Okay.
That was a good one. Wait, what y'all think? Should we ask the audience like, what do we think about that topic?
What y'all think about that topic?
So y'all comment, y'all let us know
what,
like, is it a double standard or is it like, would you put your baby mother or
send her ass to jail?
Would you send her to jail? So comment down below, let us know.
Would you send your baby mother to jail due to the fact that she can't pay child support? Would you put your baby mother on child support, being the fact that she can't pay to support for her kids? Mm-hmm. You feel me? So answer that down below. Support and all that. Now, on to the next topic.
A human versus animal treatment.
Okay.
Now, when it comes to the subject, that's mostly varies towards white people.
And
definitely.
Right.
Shout out to my white people though. I love y'all non-seasoned ass.
I'm sorry to say it like that, but there are a lot of Caucasian people that will treat their animals better than society today.
Facts.
Race, different.
You can see like people carrying dogs and pocketbooks and shit like that. Like whole baby setups for dogs and you know what I'm saying? And we got
whole dog house.
Facts. Dogs look better than like, you know what I'm saying? Like they living like filet mignon, all types of shit. Like.
Right.
And y'all ever like fell asleep with the TV on the late night, like that sad ass commercial come on
with the dog.
Like you feel me? Like we never see that. Like why my nigga David down the street, he homeless. Why can't he get a little commercial? Why can't he get a little plug? So it's just like little shit like that, or even like this full news coverage stories about PETA or animals and this, that, and the third, but you barely see like people really acknowledging like humans like are really fucked up out here. Like
you even see some veterans on the street. You feel me? The niggas that fought in the war and all that shit, and they really homeless out there, fucked up in the game.
They're treated way worse than the animals. It's ridiculous.
How does that work on yourself personally? Like, how does that affect you personally? If you've seen like, well, we see it, but how does it affect you personally? Like, what do you think about that? Like, really?
It's just sad. Like, it's just sad.
I think it's like, for me, it's more the standard of society. Like, it doesn't surprise me, so it doesn't really bother me anymore. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's the way that it is. So if y'all wanna throw outrage over fucking bark or whatever, y'all can do that. It's just like, PETA go crazy and all of that, but you barely see like people actually really helping out, like people out here that like really need it. So it's just
I be hoping, but it be too many niggas.
I
just drove 3 lights down as another nigga. Like, come on, bro. Somebody gotta give my change back.
Me riding the subway train, you see literally 5 minutes. Next stop, another homeless person. I'm
really,
like, damn, I think I just gained a change.
Like, go split that dollar I gave Roddy, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's too much.
It's so much homeless people out in New York where it's like,
facts.
I can't provide for all of y'all. Like, I need to change myself to get in the Metro car. You know what I mean?
I done fucking around, gave homeboy 5, and now I can't get on the train.
Now I can't get on the train.
I meant to get $1. This nigga
Let me
took
borrow your cup, bro.
You feel me? Like, let me shake that cup for you real quick.
Shit,
But,
let me get a couple of change.
On to the next one. Let's leave that for open. You want an open comment for that one?
Comment down below what y'all really think about.
How y'all feel about that?
How y'all feel about that?
Yeah,
topic.
that's really a big one right there for me because it's society is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's really crazy. Like we are becoming more dehumanized.
Right.
You feel me? Nigga trying to get big on you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I was like, oh,
You know what I'm saying? I looked that word up today. You know what I'm saying? I just looked that up today. But yeah, so it's kind of scary for me. You feel me? When dogs are starting to get better treatment than humans.
Right.
That's kind of crazy. But on to the next subject.
Yep. So, all right. So we gonna touch on this a little bit. All y'all be out here stunting on the gram, dotting and plotting, doing all the extra shit for social media. So I want to pose a question to y'all. Do y'all feel like all of that shit is ruining like real relationship goals, like how people are supposed to like view relationships and how they should go about it?
What do you think on that, Q?
I don't even know how to start this off because it's like, yeah.
Okay.
Like, where do we even start?
So I'll break it down like this. So you're in a relationship and you're an IG model or you're an aspiring, everybody's a fucking IG model nowadays.
Yeah.
So
hit your boy up for some photos if you need photos.
You gotta promote your business real quick.
Put that little plug in there real quick. I see. But now, basically, like, if you were to be in a relationship with, like, one of these, I'm a social media influencer and shit like that, and they're doing stuff on social media, like, knowing they don't do that shit on an everyday basis or in real life, like, do you really think that that should matter in your, like, regular, like, relationship, I guess I could put it like that? Mm-hmm. Or is it just, like, would that not bother you, basically?
I don't think it would bother me due to the fact, like, I know it's all cap, like, it's all, you feel me? Like, certain people do certain shit for social media, like, dotting is a personal thing, that's a self issue, you feel me? Like, that's for your own self-esteem.
Define dotting, though, because this like, that's a broad statement.
Can y'all define dotting?
Basically,
I know, like,
comment below. Because I'm pretty sure it's like 1,000 ways.
When you say dotting, it's like hoes.
You
sleeping around.
You be seeing the ass out, I forgot my phone, but let me show you a cheap one too. That type of thing. You see pictures like that where it's just like the caption be like, going to a trip to Miami or whatever, and her whole, like, she laid out like this on the fucking thing. So it's just like, is that really necessary?
But do that define her as a thought because she's taking pictures half naked, or is that's what you're trying to say, half naked, or like because she in Miami?
That's an attention thought.
I feel alright.
Okay, you saying somebody that's fiending for attention, taking pictures just to get likes.
Exactly.
So for me,
pretty much.
Personally, I would say something for that matter. It's like I wouldn't say that's dotting. I would say like
I think that's just feeding for attention. That's just
you're
grasping attention.
Yeah,
that's like a toddler tapping you on your shoulder, like, hey, I need some attention, please give it to me. That's what I need.
But I don't feel like, alright, for me, I feel like that gives this dotting shit, this stage, I feel like it gives a lot of females a lot of character. You know what I'm saying? It's a comfort zone for certain females. You feel me? Like, they're able to feel sexy at this point. Certain females have a different type of self-esteem. So when they thought, not saying they out there fucking, but it gives them like the Cardi B attitude, or the I would say a housewife would have like more like a classy attitude, which would be like Beyonce or some shit. Let's say that Beyonce's the classy one. You don't see her out there wilding and doing all the shit. You'll catch Cardi B doing that. You know what I'm saying? But no discredit to nobody. I'm just using an example. How you can see the difference.
Exactly.
You feel me?
That's how when I was trying to present this question, how it was like kind of evolving it, because you see how, like you said, Beyonce in a lot of people's eyes is the gold standard of how you're supposed to act, and she don't do much. Like she has her little flavorful pictures and shit like that. But she don't be on there wilding like that. You get what I'm saying?
She's still fine. How old is Beyonce?
She almost
she
like 40 or some shit.
Put in the grave already.
Decade on her.
Drop some age on her.
Sorry, that's my girl B. I love me some B.
Shout out to
love
Beyonce.
me some Beyonce.
Shout out.
Cool. And she just dropped another Ivy.
The Ivy.
They was gonna fuck her up.
Was it?
Yeah, she ain't put out no Ivy line for the big bitches. I mean the big.
Oh, yeah. Please. Big females.
The thick ladies. You feel me?
Yeah, there you go.
And quote on that is I feel like the reason why she did it is because she felt like there wouldn't be a lot of thick females to buy or support as much as the under.
Yeah.
The bony ones.
But I thought
I saw Lizzo do it. Yeah, I thought.
Lizzo did do it.
That she got sent the package.
Yeah.
I guess that was a person.
It
was limited edition or some shit. Like it wasn't a line.
It wasn't like a whole line
it wasn't
for anybody
much
to
for
buy
them.
it.
Yeah. So.
But shout out to Beyonce.
Yeah,
She's
let her
doing her
get a
shit right
sweatshirt
now.
or something. I like Beyonce.
She's doing her shit
Yeah,
right
she making
now.
moves with Adidas.
That's a fact.
Shout out to Beyonce. That's definitely.
That's my bad.
A go. That's definitely a go.
Yeah.
So, did we get the fuck off topic?
Yeah, we chatting. We chatting. Sorry about that, y'all.
All right.
But no, basically to close that off is like we said, the gold standards here now, like it has reached a certain level to where it's like it's okay to do certain stuff because of your self-esteem, like Doc said, or it boosts your confidence or boosts your likes. So
I feel like a lot of females get templates from it. When I say templates, I mean like characteristics or skills. They pick up skills. Like twerking wasn't out; that was a thought thing or a stripper thing. Now you got housewives twerking. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. And that's an updated housewife. Now she just updated like, oh, my bitch is twerking now. You feel me? So therefore,
No, go ahead, finish it.
Therefore, at home, your man might be a little happier.
Yeah.
You feel me? Instead of him going to that strip club, you could bust it down low real quick. You feel me?
Right.
For your man.
But what if you're not doing that like privately? You posting that shit.
I mean, posting is different, but
that's what I mean. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, you can post it on Gram too, because I mean, it depends on who you are. If you want to get famous, you might want to throw that up there.
I feel like certain stuff should only be like a mystery. Like you shouldn't have to show the whole world like what you're working with, basically.
Certain people feel that way, and certain people be like, "I want to show the world what I got." Like,
I think it's good to flaunt like your beauty. I think it's women's way of showing their beauty.
Right.
And I think there's nothing wrong with that because, you know, back then we was degraded for wearing something small. We go outside, we wear a two-top and some short skirt. Not saying that, you know, it's their business, but we walk down the street and that we supposedly we're getting bad attention because we want guys to you know, talk to us because look at us or get a negative attention because we dress like that. Right. So I don't think it's necessarily that. It's just, first of all, I mean, everybody has an opinion. So even me going outside with sweats, still niggas still gonna holler. Like they still gonna talk. So no matter what they're wearing, I don't think that's like a if that's who they feel like they are, I think that's their business. Now when you on social media and you talking all this craziness, like degrading other women by doing it or doing it just for certain attention, then that's when it becomes a problem. Okay. I mean, nowadays everybody's doing it, so people are just doing it for clout. But when you have a specific person, just just one of you guys doing it, but when everybody's doing it now, it's just like, bruh, like it's I know because they just doing it for trend. What happens to it being different? Right. So I think we need some more.
A lot of following going on.
Yeah, a lot of too much following.
Yeah.
That's
this generation.
Right. Way too much following. Yeah. Way too much following.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of following going on.
Yeah, I miss when we could be different because the whole point of that being out there is because before we couldn't have the we didn't have a chance to do that. Right. We couldn't walk outside like that or twerk because we look crazy. We look like a thought. Right. But now that everybody's doing
it's okay now.
It's okay. So it's like now we gotta do something different, guys. Like let's be different a little bit.
Facts. There's nothing wrong with being different.
And there's nothing wrong with showing your body, or I wouldn't say it's nothing wrong with like not showing your body.
Shout out to Lizzo.
Yes, Lizzo.
Shout out to Lizzo.
I love it. And that's another thing. thing too
watch
because
episode
it's like
1 to see what he really think about Lizzo. Go ahead.
Oh wow.
No.
Don't be
See,
different.
see why?
Why would you do that?
I had to throw that shit out there because I'm sure some niggas remember what you thought about Lizzo.
What I said about Lizzo was what I said.
You
know
said what you said?
I said what I said.
Right.
But I'm saying she held it out. While I've been watching Lizzo, she's been doing a lot of naked stuff, like showing her body.
That's her image.
But I think it's
image.
I know you can't beat the image, but I think it's bomb because she has that fire to do it. You know what I'm saying? That courage to do it. I haven't seen a big woman, excuse me, damn.
Shout out to the BBLs, let's go.
BBWs.
Oh, BB.
See, people don't know what they talk about, BBMs and... She talking about Blackberry people.
Sorry. Yes, all of them. Let's go.
All the big ladies that has enough courage to actually show their skin and be like, you know what? If Rihanna could do it, bitch.
Thank you, because I was gonna compare her to Rihanna because it's like when she did it was nothing because she was slimmer.
Right.
Now when Lizzo do it,
it's
two
like,
different. Wow, look at that gallon of milk.
Now she's a gallon of milk. We look at Rihanna like we can't say certain shit about Rihanna that you can say about somebody at a lower standard than them. That's just how people like.
That's society. Okay.
Yeah. Lizzo,
I don't care what standard you in.
Rihanna could get away with a lot more shit than Lizzo can because she's Rihanna.
Rihanna
that's what I mean. So it's just like it's like.
So it's not about the size. That's what you think.
Yeah, it's not about the size.
It is about
the
person. This is America.
I think it's about the size. But I get what you're saying as well.
It can be
because it can be about like her, like she's here and Lizzo is getting up there. I wouldn't even. She's there, but Rihanna is still like the OG, pretty much.
And Rihanna has like that Teflon to her, to where it's just like.
She does what she wants.
Yeah, she does what she wants. She really don't give a fuck about it. Like newer artists are getting backlash because like you still on your way to the top. So we're gonna try to see if we can make sure that you break you before you reach that level.
It's
to
still
where
definitely thank you. Shout out to Lizzo. It's still definitely a size difference too because we need to get out of that. That's ridiculous.
Whether you're big, wide, or small and slim.
We all beautiful. There you go. We're all
missing a couple legs. You're still beautiful.
Yes.
See, you're.
You caught a slipping.
You gotta throw something in there to catch it. Acting up, you know what I'm saying? But
ridiculous. But let me finish what I was saying.
Proceed.
So about us being different, let's continue to be different because now you have a lot of women, like he said, is out there thotting with, showing their bodies on Instagram, whatever. And now it's a little degrading to the women that want to do poetry or women that just want to talk in front of a camera, like, moi. Okay, but because a lot of guys this generation, they don't want to see that. They don't want to go on your Instagram and see. They want to see ass and titties and you model like, come on, no. None of that, no. Why you can't look on my Instagram and see me reading a beautiful poetry?
Why you can't see that shit? No, want to see that wax shit like, ooh.
So you know what I mean? Like, let's be a little different. Let's broaden our horizons, our interests. We don't all need to be the same way. You know what I mean?
Facts. I like that.
Shout out to being different.
Shout out to being different.
Yes, I love it.
Well,
when you're your own person, it feels good. It feels good when you're your own person.
Yes.
Like to go outside and see 6 niggas in the same outfit, Jordans, jeans, black jeans with the, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody's dressing the same, but you have on something unique and different.
Like literally going to the clubs nowadays in New York,
everybody
it's like everybody either got the same outfit. All the women got the long strip of hair, different color hairs. And shout out to them because I be wearing my different color wigs. Y'all gonna see me, But today we natural. But I'm just saying. But it's like, it's annoying because the first thing the guys goes up to is just like the girls with the long weave and the long heels, the big heels. So it's like,
that's foreign.
No.
I mean, the hair is foreign. I don't know about the girl. The girl's from 183rd, but the hair is foreign.
But it's like, that's all you see with women with the long strip of hair, like a group of them. And it's like, when I come in with my plain hair, just like... That's the first person they go to is the girl with the long weave, like, and they acting bougie.
Right.
You know, just in the corner with their friends. Like,
okay, what's
another
that
thing
about,
is,
fellas? What is that about?
Yeah, like, come on.
What are we doing to our regular hair?
That means you're gonna have the same outcome. I'm not saying that women with all women with long hair is the same way. I'm not saying that at all. However, I'm saying the first person that they go to is women like that, as well as damn, I lost my.
See, look, you chatting.
Yeah, I'm
Is she
Nah,
chatting?
you was talking about the first women that men approach in a
is
club.
the women with long hair, and it seems like that's what they're into. And I'm not saying that to downgrade, but a lot of those women are the women that are bougie, and they wind up having the same outcome. Like, oh, I fucked with this bitch before, and she was all good in the beginning. Now she on my, or now she not calling me. Why she acting like bougie? Da, 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 da. Like, you keep looking for the same thing, you're gonna get the same results. Just saying, be different, guys. Look for different. Expand your horizons, like you said.
There we go.
There you go.
That pretty much wraps it up in the eggshell. And the next topic, would be, what's that?
Nipsey. Okay.
Nipsey Hussle. Shout out to Nipsey.
So let me
run
that. So basically, congrats to Nipsey Hussle first. Let's give a hands up. Victory lap.
Shout out to Nipsey.
Shout out to Nipsey.
Shout out to Nipsey.
Rest in power, all of that. So basically, his album just went platinum. And tomorrow is the Grammy Awards.
Is it Racks in the Middle? I mean, what is it? Victory Lap?
Victory Lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, Victory Lap. Classic album in my opinion.
Definitely.
Very.
But tomorrow is the Grammy Awards. He's supposed to be getting a tribute done for him. And one thing that creased my Timbs a little bit.
Creased the Timbs.
Okay, not the butters.
Not the butters.
Not the butters.
Fuck the butters up real quick. I gotta let you know about
Creased the
butters. Fuck the butters up.
Yeah, but basically, they have YG in it. They have DJ Khaled. They have Meek Mill.
400.
So they have. So it should be a hot performance. But my thing that bothered me is none of his close friends were really involved in it. Like his All Money In crew. Like a lot of people that don't know about him and that just rock with him because he's dead now don't know about them. It's just like they were not included in that performance. So it's just like the question I really want to present: is it more for like because it's popular to say RIP, or is it really a recognition, like tribute? Like, how do y'all feel like going about that?
I don't. You know, honestly, I think anybody that's about to, not anybody, I won't say anybody. Majority of the people that's about to like introduce Nipsey's while he's at the Grammys, introduce his music or whatever. I don't feel like they met or knew Nipsey. Like they probably glanced or bumped shoulders with him, but they didn't know
personally
Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? They about to go up there and read something off the teleprompter and call it a night. You know what I'm saying? Instead of someone
shit, basically.
Yeah. So instead of having someone who actually like, yo, that's my cuz, like from the block, even though he from the block, you know what I'm saying? He was going to represent Nipsey in a respectful way. You feel me? And then he's going to feel it. Everybody's going to feel it because, like, I was related to Nipsey type shit. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what Nipsey was about. He was about putting people on from his neighborhood. Right. He was about putting on, you know, the people that he grew up with. So it's just like, for y'all to do the industry shit, is like, it shows how fake, like society really is.
Right.
Because y'all, granted, I give the Grammys, you know, a clap for, they did recognize his album when he was still alive because he was nominated for Best Rap Album. But it's just like, leave. I always get bothered by like if somebody's dead, like leave shit alone with them. Like y'all got it out the way, y'all got y'all cloud up and all of that. Why use his name to kind of get views at this point?
Yeah,
I get you on that.
That makes sense.
I get you on that. What do you think on that?
I mean, I get what he's saying. However, what if he really had the best rap album of you know that segment or
They didn't give it to him. Yeah, that was last year when he was alive. They didn't give it to him. He was nominated, but
right.
I think who won that shit? I think it was like, it was Cardi B. Cardi B won it over him.
How, Sway? And that just showed you a popularity
That's
contest.
what I'm saying, that popularity contest shit.
Because you have a female who's going up against a person who's writing their own lyrics, living their own lyrics, and actually doesn't have like 3 other rappers writing for her. For him, sorry, excuse me. That's not no shade.
What?
Yeah.
No
Are
shade.
you saying that Cardi B is though?
Huh?
Yeah,
Are you saying
she don't write her most of her.
Cardi B don't write her shit.
Own
I thought
shit.
she did.
I'm sure
She did.
I'm sure she writes some, but there's a lot
People
of
chatting.
writer credit.
There's a lot of. I think her whole album had writer credit on it. Like,
Oh.
so I mean, it's nothing wrong with writers, but when you going up against someone who's actually putting the time in and the effort in, not saying she's not, but it's
sure she works.
you have a team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And maybe he did have, but I'm pretty sure he wrote his own music.
You feel me?
So when you lose to something like that, again, like a self-made, that's what he used to call himself, self-made versus a machine, which is Cardi B, is a popularity contest. And when I say machine, I mean because she got the Migos behind her, so you have switching verses and styles. He just had one style, with many different verses. You feel me?
Right.
So and it's just a popularity contest when it comes to music like that, and that sucks that he lost to her. Yeah. Not saying she's not a great
and
artist.
He gave her but shout out to him for like taking that loss gracefully, because he actually did post about it and saying congratulations and stuff. So it's
Nipsey never been no.
Yeah,
you know
he was never a hater on it. What bothers it just bothers me about the, like you said, the popularity contest shit. So it's just like, why give people roses when they can't smell them no more?
True.
I don't really
give me
make
my
sense
roses while I'm alive,
yeah.
so I can smell it. I get you.
The same thing with Mac and Mac Miller and everybody like, he was this, he was that.
Yeah, everybody jumped on the Mac Miller wave. You feel me? I honestly, if I heard Mac Miller, I wouldn't know who. And that's just me purpose. I only listen to a few people. I'm not all over type of music type of guy. So I never, if I did hear him, I wouldn't have known it was him. So I wasn't really like, oh, Mac Miller died. Like, I really didn't know who that was.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
A lot of people was riding. I was on Facebook.
I mean, I heard, I was like, damn, when I seen the fact that he died, I was like, damn, Mac Miller. But I wasn't like,
I heard his name.
On some,
like he wasn't my next like he wasn't on my top five.
Not to downgrade his work or him or anything like that. It was just like, but he was going through his shit. I think everybody knew he was going through his shit. Like, this is something eventually that was
a real
bound
deep
to happen.
Yeah.
Something like when Nipsey passed, that's when it was just
that
like,
shit was
what?
Yeah.
Because
it was a bum ass death. Sorry,
yeah,
no disrespect,
it was.
It was a bum ass way to go out, like from him building his empire and empowering people and empowering his community, and for some bozo.
Somebody from his community.
You feel me?
Exactly.
For some old bozo to really come out and take someone's life
in front of what you built.
Right.
In front of your own empire.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, that shit.
That definitely sucks.
But RP to both of them.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. Hopefully, let's stop all this clout chasing, popularity contest shit.
Yeah.
Give credit
and
when
just
it's
give
due.
credit when it's due.
You
And
know
when they're still
hard,
here to hear
give
it.
credit when it's due. I don't give a fuck if, you know what I'm saying?
And let's teach each other too. Let's not criticize. Let's teach each other.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Teach each other.
Let's want to be teached.
Yeah. What?
Let's
that's true. That's true.
Facts.
People don't want to hear the criticism, and it's not always criticism. It's just hard teaching. Just take that bullet.
I feel like everybody needs criticism.
Yeah, I think we do.
Everybody needs it.
It's a challenge. It's like you're challenging.
How you gonna get better?
How you gonna get changed? How you gonna change? How you gonna change for better? How you gonna make shit different for you? How you gonna make shit poppin' if you're not gonna take the criticism?
Facts. Because if somebody tell me my shit is whack, I'm switching it up. Or I might say it with it, but I'm gonna add my shit plus.
I'm like, fuck you mean first, and I'll take in consideration what the fuck you said.
For real.
Fuck you mean my shit was whack.
For real.
I'll take it in after.
But we gonna move on.
Yeah, we're gonna move on to the next topic, and we're gonna touch a little bit on the Me Too movement.
Hey, Me Too.
The sensitive Sally subject, real quick. Okay. So basically, Oprah. We're gonna talk about Oprah because we all know, guys, how Oprah.
Oprah, can a nigga get $20?
Something.
You just asked for 20.
You get a 20. You get a 20. Shit.
She giving out cars. Let me see if she gonna give a nigga 20. I need gas for the car.
Oprah is loaded. Like, she needs to sit her. She don't even need to work no more. She can sit her ass down for the rest of her life.
Gas for the car real quick. You feel me?
So, but basically now with Oprah, she decided. We all know how she's been working on like these Me Too type of documentaries, whether it's like the Michael Jacksons of the world or the other shit. My fault, I lost my track of thought. But basically, she's touched a lot on the Me Too movement, but she decided to do one on Russell Simmons recently, and she was gonna be a producer of that.
My man Russell Simmons.
Me Too. So it's just like, but she decided eventually to step down from that. What'd you say?
I actually forgot what Russell Simmons looked like. Is that a bad thing? Don't judge me.
A light break oatmeal
Real
cookie
light
or some
skin.
shit like that.
But there's
Black
two.
fella.
The whole Run DMC niggas is light skinned, no?
No, not
No.
all of them. No.
There's one dark skinned
Only
nigga
two.
with the fade. You know what I'm saying? You got
All
the
right,
little-
there's one light skin, which is Run.
This is terrible. We should
The message,
Then
it's
you-
dark.
Yeah, dark skin. He's a dark skin.
What
That's the one that got
was
killed.
dark? What
Was, yeah.
dark skin, yeah.
Then it was a brown skin one, right?
Yeah.
Who's the
that-
bald headed nigga?
I don't know the
that ran in
third.
tub with
That's
the bubbles.
That's Rev Run.
I'm sorry, but that's how I remember him. That shit was fly. That's comfortable.
Yo, shout out to that.
That is comfortable. I do that
miss-
sometimes.
Yeah.
It's comfortable.
You get silky
Every
like that.
night too, he'll just write a very motivational.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
just talk your shit.
And
in
his
your
little
phone.
BlackBerry.
You feel me?
Shout out to the
With
BlackBerry.
the bubble. You can have some wine and shit.
Yeah.
Light some candles. See, I'm about to get in my mood. After this, it's about to be lit.
Like, I'm about to heat up
feel
this
me?
whole bathtub.
Get my rubber
Draw
dub
me a
elbow.
bath.
I want to know how
My
the
room
fuck,
back,
yo, how the
my
fuck we
room.
go from Oprah to
I'm sorry.
Bubble
I'm sorry.
baths?
I just had to get that off because I felt bad. You know what I'm saying? That I didn't know.
You was in your
Oh,
silky
that's
moment,
funny.
you had to let your shit off real quick?
Right.
I feel
So, the guy, the light skinned guy is
Rev Run.
Rev Run.
Uh-huh.
He's the older looking guy, right? That
Yeah.
did Baby Fat. He was something.
No.
Like
No, that's
Baby
the
Russell
Darko.
Simmons.
Nah, that was Baby. Oh no, I'm thinking
No,
Fubu.
yeah.
That's his
yeah,
wife.
yeah. Let me
that.
slow
No,
my
he
ass
got
down.
Fubu. Russell Simmons got Fubu.
No, Russell Simmons don't have Fubu. That's the other nigga on Shark Tank, the baldy that have Fubu.
Damn.
Damon or something like that.
Who's who?
My fault if I forgot his name. But
Is we getting this right?
Wait, Fubu?
Yeah, Fubu.
You talking about Damon Dash? Damon
nah,
Dash is
not
Fubu? No, he
not
didn't.
Dame Dash.
No.
The dude, you ever seen Shark Tank? Where it's like
I think it's so
the
many.
The heavy
investors.
set guy? or the
No,
skinny
it's
guy?
the skinny black.
Right, is that?
We are chatting like a motherfucker
Yeah.
right now. We sorry.
We gotta
We
get
just
this
trying to
together.
figure our shit out.
We got.
Alright.
Don't judge me, people. I don't know who the nigga
Russell
is.
Simmons' wife, ex-wife, did
Gamora
Baby
Lee.
Fat.
Right,
Gamora,
the little
yeah.
Asian lady.
Yeah.
Little black Chinese.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. That's the one that did.
Okay,
Baby
so
Fat.
that's who we talking about.
We talking
No,
about
yeah.
him.
Yeah, him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I had to get the pictures. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got to attach the name to the person. But go
Yeah.
ahead,
So
proceed.
there we go. We got him.
Sorry, people. We back on track.
Back
Yay.
My fault. We back on track.
Probably identified him, but basically,
Got
he a couple years ago was accused of sexually a lot of sexual allegations regarding women and them coming
Wow.
out. Same shit as we all hear the Bill Cosby's, the
Wow.
R. Kelly's,
Wow.
the Cuba Gooding Jr.'s, all
Wow.
that shit. So
He's in that column.
yeah, he's in that
Why?
category.
Surprised the
with it.
hell out of me too, though.
Why
Like,
get all this money and start filling on motherfuckers? I don't understand
my thing is,
that
he
shit.
was so bold. Like, I don't know if y'all was watching the reality show of Run DMC. I forgot the name of it. Run's House.
Yeah,
Run
Run's
House.
House.
So
That's my
it's
shit.
like when he talks like with this motivational preach type of speech.
Okay.
So it's like for him to come out here and to find out that he's been doing a shit like that. But I mean,
Or
it's
allegedly.
surprising. Allegedly.
So you gotta be careful
Allegedly.
with that.
No
Allegedly.
one gets sued.
Yeah,
Hey, Run, that ain't
that's
me.
a fact.
I'm just saying.
Shit, we ain't got shit to be suing. I'm just saying.
I just asked Oprah
The
for
fuck y'all
20,
gonna
so
sue? I ain't got
you
shit.
know I ain't got it. But we definitely chatting. But go ahead, back to the
Yeah,
topic.
so
Surprising.
for Oprah, it's surprising for Oprah to be attached to all of these, and not only her stepping down from this, but she also hasn't recognized the Harvey Weinsteins of the world, the Epsteins of the world, and it's just like, if you're gonna touch on something, make sure that you touch on it fully. Don't just pick and choose when you wanna single somebody out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, how do y'all feel about, like, how do you feel about Oprah's motives about, I'm fucking,
Chatting.
Alright.
First
Take
of
your
all,
time.
Oprah, can I get that
this can
20?
be edited, this can be edited out.
Ask for
I'm
more.
tired.
I don't want to push it. You know what I'm saying? All right,
No.
25.
All right, so
25.
boom, we back at it.
Right.
We back at it. How do you feel, basically, about Oprah, like, picking and choosing who she wants to pick on, basically?
I feel like
Think
she
it's
shouldn't have
hypocritical.
I don't feel like her opinion matters. She
You
shouldn't
don't
have
think so? That's Oprah.
That's right. That's Oprah. I mean,
Fuck if
She
it
got her
was
own
OJ.
channel.
yeah,
I don't
right.
give a fuck if it was OJ. You don't live everybody
You
like to
can't
sit down
compare
and...
OJ to Oprah.
Yeah,
That's
that
one
was a
thing.
bad-
No,
That
I'm
was
not comparing. I'm telling you
bad.
who I don't give a fuck who it was. It just don't matter. I'm not...
Oprah is Oprah though, bro. Like
You seen Oprah?
Yes.
When
No,
you
you
think-
mean no? Not seen her. I would love to see her.
See, she ain't even come visit your ass. Ain't no need to carry somebody. Ain't no need to carry somebody's opinion that you ain't
legendary.
Going.
Like
I get that, but like to talk down on somebody, or really like that's kind of bullying right there at a bad situation. You feel me?
It is. I feel like
because your shit is all golden now.
Yeah.
You can, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure she got dirt that never got released.
Of course.
You feel me? That she got away with. And, you know what I'm saying? Now your shit is golden. You want to sit down and talk about my flaws. You know what I'm saying? I fucked up. Everybody fucked up.
And I think it's more money motivated because a lot of people, like the Weinsteins of the world.
She's like the 50 Cent. 50 gets together and start trolling niggas.
Yes. Start asking for niggas money and shit.
Word up. My money back today Tuesday, nigga.
What do you got? Terry Marie owe him mad bread.
Does she
mad.
still? Does she?
He added extra 5,000 on the money that she
owed.
Like,
you're never gonna see that money.
For the IRS? What the hell's going on
here?
He a real bold motherfucker.
Facts.
I mean, he's just getting too cocky.
Let's just get past this shit.
Yeah.
I think it's more money motivated. One, because Oprah worked with a lot of these, I'm gonna just say white producers and white people in Hollywood that she doesn't want to touch on because it'll ruin her business and it'll ruin her image within them. So that's why she picks and chooses. That's why she chooses to bully basically black men. And I'm gonna just say it like that. She chooses to pick on black men, but the white men that's doing the same shit or worse, she'll sit up there and act like the shit never happened.
I can see what you're saying.
That just
Oprah,
really
I still need my 20 though.
And that's what we was touching on a couple weeks ago too. It's just like why, like for black men in particular, is it so like more of a story? Like it's more of a breaking news. He did this, that, and the third. But if a white man was to do the same thing,
it don't get dragged as much.
Yeah, it don't get dragged
as much. I
much.
feel like we tend to eat it up. They feed it to us and we just drag it like, oh, R. Kelly part 2. Like, nigga, we've been knowing he been a rapist since Step in the Name of Love. Like, and that was years ago.
To elementary school.
Yeah, like we knew better than that. So I don't know why people are acting
peeing since '96.
Yeah, niggas been pissing.
No, seriously.
Word up.
You feel me? So we've been knew that, and now we're acting all surprised. Maybe because we didn't know everything.
It's social media, though.
Social media expanded it for real, but it just sounds crazy. It's like,
but
damn, like
Steve down the street is doing the same shit, and he's not on TV. He got an episode, frozen accounts, none of that, and he's still walking the streets. So I just feel like we drag it too much when it comes to our culture.
Right. When it comes to black men.
Yeah, our culture, we drag the shit out of shit. Because we're dramatic. Mm-hmm. We're really dramatic. Like, lock the nigga up, throw him away, he's a criminal. Cool. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Criminals sit with the criminals. Cool. That's the end of the story. There's no need to come out with part 2s, 3s, and back to News 12 and all this other shit.
We gotta rechange that story.
You feel me? Like,
more people.
Enough is enough.
How do y'all even feel about that aspect of it? Like more people coming out after the fact. Like 1 or 2 people may have these allegations, then all of a sudden there's 45 fucking women.
You know what? I can't even say that I'm mad at that because I'm just like, first it just sounds like, all right, now like you just coming out because I came out, but everybody has like they have their own individual that they battling with. So I guess in a lighter way.
So it gives them courage when they see other people.
Right.
If I was the judge and you came to me and said, well, R. Kelly did this. I said, when he did it? He said in 67 or some shit. Bitch, it's 2020. Go sit the fuck down. Have a seat. You know why? Because you should have been said something. Even you had a whole link. Like, you lived another life to tell on this motherfucker.
Right.
And now you want to jump out and come get some crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you went to go put your shit in, like, all right, I'm gonna go tell and disappear. Don't do no books. Don't get no paid. You don't need no shows.
It's hard to even define that. It's hard to even say because it's like there's some people are doing it for money, but there's some people that
you feel me? Now if it hurt you and fucked you up, then you want to just tell your shit, cool. But don't be in the cameras. Yes, he choked me and then like pack it up.
But
pack it up.
The shit is watered down to a certain extent. I feel like when more people come out of nowhere, like you too, this, that, and the third. So it's just like, why 35 years ago, like you said, you didn't say anything. Now it's just like, now I'm looking at her that really did go through the shit. Now I'm looking at her sideways because it's just like, nah, you might be lying just because these other 45 women said some shit.
That's how I feel. That's just
should have been said something, or is it just?
I think you should have been said something. If it happened, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you wait a while because you scared or whatever. 30 years later, all right, you little.
I think the statute of limitations should be.
The case should be closed.
Yeah, it should be better defined.
I mean, it's fucked up. He did what he did.
Yes and no. I think that should be open though. That should stay open because
until you die, like you on your deathbed and you like, oh, you touched me when you was
like look how they did Bill Cosby, and that's crazy.
There's a lot of people that don't have the courage to come out right away.
But Bill Cosby though, we just going. Nigga almost dead. Like we just gonna pack this old nigga up. Like somebody grandpa going right now. Like, that's crazy. Somebody grandfather is gone. Like really for some shit he did where he was like 28.
People deal with depression. We don't know how long, but they
nigga 79 right now.
Years
you done got caught for some shit at 18. Like nigga, I forgot I touched Maria. Like, that's not my fault. She bumped into me. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's some bullshit.
Word up.
You feel me? You a millionaire now. They can see you get money. Oh, this nigga living his life. Like
just show his whole shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let me call
on
this nigga. That's crazy. I just feel like it's fucked up to actually snatch someone's life away like that. You feel me?
That's definitely a sensitive topic, subject, and it's hard to define.
But lock R. Kelly ass up too. I'm not saying it's okay. Lock his ass up too. Lock his ass up. R. Kelly.
Oh hell yeah.
Lock his ass up twice.
Now let's
Put
talk about this real quick
though.
Yeah.
For me, it's hard to separate the two. Now I love his music. I grew up on his music.
Shout out to my man R. Kelly music.
Just music,
legendary, yeah. I'm gonna put this shit in bold fucking letters, music wise. His music is phenomenal. Yeah, his talent. Right. Well, his talent and music.
Everybody that stepped in the name of love before.
Right.
Kiss my ass.
How can y'all really separate the two? Comment down below. Can you separate the artist R. Kelly from the personal R. Kelly?
Yeah.
Now, what was you saying before about him? That's his personal life.
Yeah, I was saying like in your personal life, I feel like you can separate like business and personal because just like. You can be like singing about some shit that you did or vice versa you didn't. So it's just like you in music.
I'm just saying. Seems like you're ready.
His music.
But if you start analyzing,
you start analyzing his lyrics. You start
picking up damn clues like you would.
But you started cringing now. It's like the shit you used to rock to. You just like who was you relaying this message to?
I think he was already telling us, and we just never picked it up. He was just nasty. Like it seemed like you ready. Like we wanted to knock.
12 play all that.
Knock some boots. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So we gotta blame myself for playing blind to that. You feel me? Because some people really music is a art form to put your pain into it, to put. Whatever you want.
He's a disguiser too. Like
exactly.
He could push. Well,
he told himself.
Yeah, he told.
I'm telling y'all what I'm doing.
Yeah, like
I ain't just telling you what I'm doing it too.
With Aaliyah, that Aaliyah situation, that was just like.
Do about it.
Hey, hey, hit a vocal. Okay.
Feel me? I have to throw a little dab in.
Like the whole situation. So that. The whole situation with R. Kelly. R. Kelly marrying Aaliyah.
Facts.
That was at 15. Was she
and ain't nobody locked his ass up then.
Nobody locked his ass. But then again, they covered it up.
Nobody was sweating him then.
They covered him. They covered it up. Though.
Why cover it up?
They said that he was just a producer.
Right.
You know,
they was friends. They did the interview together. Did you see the interview together?
I think they signed.
They was being real discreet though. But
I think it was a non-disclosure signed or something.
Yeah.
That's why they.
I remember she was sitting there with those glasses. And she was like, they was like, "Are you guys dating?" No. He's just my manager.
Yeah.
He just peeing on me.
Real discreet. It wasn't like, no, of course I got a boyfriend already. No. Facts. It was like, no.
Facts. And no one jumped on R. Kelly then.
No.
So why treat him like he a monster now when he been a monster in front of your face the whole time and it was okay?
You see the downfall. His music isn't hitting the same. So now, like you said, when you're down here and when you're up here,
was my shit. Is it backyard party?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But that was later on. But he was still popping by his second album. Like he blew up.
Yeah, he been popping for a long time.
That was on his like what third third album, and even after that, he was like producing.
Yeah.
We started off with Aaliyah, so he
My
still
wedding
was big
song
back
was R.
then when he was.
I had
when
a
he
wedding
married
song
her.
that was R. Kelly's wedding
You did.
song.
You walked
I
out
walked
to
out to R.
you
Kelly.
walked out to that.
Yeah, I
Damn,
feel.
son.
And
I
that's
gotta
another
take that
question.
shit
You
back.
was
Yeah.
supporting
I gotta turn
the
that shit off now.
That's another question. Should we like eliminate it from weddings now? Like going forward, like
Nah, fuck that.
that's
It's too it's too much good music.
Like,
it's too much good music.
that's something to really think about.
I'm sorry.
That's crazy. I
Yeah.
still listen to him to this day.
Facts. I wouldn't turn his music on level 10, but
Yeah, that's what we.
I wouldn't turn the volume up on that shit. But it's definitely in the headphones.
I said that. I'm like, yo, I'll play that shit.
I ain't gonna blast this shit.
I'll play that shit
Like,
man,
close
on 2 in the
windows.
car.
You have to put that
You
shit
ain't
on
gonna
whisper.
catch me outside.
Yeah, we
listening to
definitely
that
gonna have
shit.
to put that on whisper, but I'm not turning the volume up on R. Kelly music. I can't. You know what I'm saying?
We passed that. We passed that
Right.
line of support.
For sure.
That is crazy.
Nah, for real. It just is what it is. Like, it's sad that it is one of our biggest stars. That's why I think it affects us so much, because he was a idol to majority people. You know what I'm saying? We looked at R. Kelly as one of the hit makers. You know what I'm saying? R&B godfathers or whatever y'all want to call him. But his music was very. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the
It
evidence
was
was in the
legendary.
pudding.
Honestly, it was legendary.
His music is
We
legendary.
can't discard, even if we discard his music, we gotta think about the shit that he produced.
True.
Yeah.
Not
He
only
got
that,
other
he
people
produced
singing
Other people
his
singing
crowd.
shit. Yeah.
who he produced? Aaliyah,
B2K.
Aaliyah, B2K too.
Yeah.
Shit,
B2K.
B2K.
Girlfriend.
Jay Z. I think he did a Jay Z
Jay-Z,
album.
yeah.
Jay-Z.
Best of both worlds.
Who else?
Mhm.
Fat Joe, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Mhm.
Fat Joe
Cassidy.
is so
6 in the
Cass.
morning.
Oh, Cass.
You feel
That
me?
was the hotel shit.
Yeah, you
Baby,
Who was y'all?
come
Come to my hotel.
Yeah, y'all about to get it.
Yeah.
R. Kelly niggas about to start knocking on the door. Who's singing that R. Kelly
Yeah.
shit? But,
That was my shit.
definitely
Know what
was.
I'm
Niggas was
saying,
in there
man.
like 6 in the morning.
6 in the morning.
Yeah.
Hey.
You feel me? You definitely got
Okay. Know what I
But-
mean? So we gotta think about that. Think real hard about that, guys.
We cannot exclude his music because it goes for graduations. Like, I Believe I Can Fly.
Oh.
Yeah,
That was
that shit
graduation.
too.
That
That's
shit, yeah, I remember that.
That was child
Man,
shit. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah.
walk down the aisle, you know what I'm saying? You can't take that away from the kids. You can't do that.
Imagine you like, imagine you like one of those schools like for 45 years we've been playing this song.
You feel me? Like,
you
you
can't
gotta-
break tradition now.
You gotta
Like-
edit those tapes now. You know what I'm saying? But
You gotta
yeah,
give
we
a
can't
disclaimer
get rid
now,
of R.
like,
Kelly.
ladies and gentlemen, the song is dope, but we
Yeah.
cannot partake in this
Um,
anymore.
You can't take him away from the culture. He's part of.
Yeah, he'll forever be a part of.
Yeah, I'm
music.
not sad to say that. I mean, listen to his music. Well,
What?
You
You say you
already-
sad to
no,
say?
I'm saying like, I'm not sad to say he's part of our culture, but I'm
Yeah.
sad to say he's part of our culture for the
Yeah.
crimes he's done. But the music he produced, I think, is all times great.
That shit ain't gonna
It's on the
away.
shelf with Michael Jackson, I would say.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I
You
can
can put it
say
on the
that.
shelf
I
with Michael.
can for
Yeah.
sure say that.
He's one of
'cause
those
It's not one
legends
party
up
that
there.
you've been to and R. Kelly come on, you like, oh, that's
Yes,
my
like,
shit. You feel me?
Mhm.
Once
you
it's
can't
on,
hide that.
You feel me? So I'll put his music up there with Michael Jackson shit.
Yeah.
R.I.P. R. Kelly.
But going back to what you said before about the Oprah thing,
Mhm.
like he's one person that I said that needs to be dragged out because of his image, because of him. I feel like that that's the only black person that can get a pass as far as dragging shit out and creating part 2, part 3, part 4. I'll watch it.
Too, though.
See, that's why I don't
It was.
respect that shit.
Oh, we
that-
can go back.
that-
It's like, now you going too damn far.
No. Now you gotta talk about my baby father. Nope.
We
I
can't
love
get on
it. Nah, Michael Jackson. Nope. Sorry.
not?
Nope.
The man had
First
his
of all,
own
he's
plan.
not here to defend himself.
But he
That's
was, and he already defended these questions. So the man,
He did though. Honestly, yeah, he did.
But the man had
And when
an
he's
old
still
playground.
bringing it up again though, because he closed that.
Yeah,
And they
let that-
closed that,
let
and they
that
said,
die
what did
out.
they say about the little boys that?
He was
Supposed to
touching the
be-
booties.
Yeah, but what did they say that it wasn't true?
All
No,
right. I'm sorry. I take that back. I apologize because I love Michael
Yo,
Jackson.
I love
I
Michael.
think they said
but
one of
I
them
apologize.
though was lying on him, so they caught him like misconstruing his statements. So they caught him in
You talking about the
fact
boy?
checking him. Yeah, one of the boys, and it was
So
like he's
somebody
a
was
he's a
lying.
habitual liar.
Oh.
Allegedly, he's a habitual liar.
Shit,
Okay.
I'll go over to Mike's house and get some money. Shit, he touched me too, Judge. You know, me
stupid.
too.
Me too.
Him and the
He
monkey.
touch me too.
Him and the monkey.
You know what I'm saying?
Bubbles.
Boo boo, bobo, bubbles.
Bubbles.
All of niggas.
That's
There's
like
a whole
the
jungle
funny
of niggas. I'm suing the zookeepers too. Nigga. Y'all watch it. Let's get this money. Nah, let me stop. I'm just joking, people. But,
Yes, but
back to the topic.
one, R. Kelly could definitely be dragged out. I'll watch part 5. I don't give a fuck.
Niggas, you know what they
That's
trying to
one
do?
part.
They trying to do trapped in the closet.
Oh, remember?
See,
See, that's
you see?
something that
Yeah.
can't
You
be
cannot
taken
get rid
away.
of
Well, he got 20. He had 25 of them shits,
I
right?
watch all 25
Yeah.
of them
I think I
shit.
stopped after 10.
It started getting
I was like,
crazy
I
when
can't even-
when midgets start
Yeah,
jumping out
yeah,
the closets.
that's what
I was just
I
like,
was
that's
And
it's
then
too
you in
much.
the cabinet. I was like, damn. Hey, check out underneath the cabinet. But,
Yo, stupid.
for real.
Yo. Nah, yeah, see, that's
Shout
one
out to
thing.
R. Kelly music.
Alright,
Fuck
damn,
y'all.
sorry. Woo!
Not the rape of
Yeah.
music. I'm not down for the rape of music. The rape
That's
music.
when
I'm
he was like, no.
not. Yeah, you can
gotta
cut the
stop
rape
that
music
shit.
out, but the regular music, the step, side to side,
Hey.
round and round, hit the ground. See, you
What?
about to start the BET Awards. But yeah.
Right.
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly, definitely.
You can't.
Legendary. I'm sorry.
He's part of the culture. I'm
Part
sorry.
of the culture. Sorry,
I
not
hate what
sorry.
he did, but you feel me? But the Me Too movement.
And how much is it that's true? Because they got this girl on Instagram
Right.
now all over the blogs,
Oh, one
like
of his girlfriends,
over,
right?
yeah, like and
Yeah.
them fighting now, like
Yeah.
what the fuck?
The money ran out.
Yo,
Money got low.
yo,
Money got
yeah,
low.
Bitch, you got
wow.
$5. You getting $250, I'm getting I've been here
Because
longer.
I think they was moving. Yeah, I think they was
I've been
moving out.
trying to
He
hear
was like-
longer the fuck you talking about.
I've been in the closet for longer than you.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
But you see, like, it's not really. I wouldn't say she's not really a victim. You just see, like, it's circumstantial. Like, if the money was still there, they wouldn't have been fighting. They wouldn't have been, oh, I'm ready to get out. I'm happy I'm free. You trapped me and this, that, and the third. So it's just like, can we really start, like, can we really not blame him, but it's just like, you were aware. Don't act like everybody was like, oh, he hypnotized them and oh, he took advantage.
That's what I was
No,
gonna
you
ask.
know
like
what?
that.
How good?
It's
How much money R. Kelly had to trick a bitch to stand still and dress like a boy and eat this
the
one?
thing is, he
What
knows
type of power?
a predator knows who to fucking prey on.
Okay.
You
I got
understand?
Okay.
So the first girls he's gonna go after is the low insecure ones, like the
Okay, the broken down bitch.
broken down females. You said
Females.
Yeah, thank
Benches.
We gonna do
Thank
a count of how many times he said.
yes,
We
I
gonna
thank you.
start
can't, I can't help
We
it.
gonna start
Everybody
doing a doc bitch count.
I'm
We
talking
gonna-
about guys,
we gonna put
girl.
that.
It's just like the word nigga, like the word. It's just there. It's
It's
not.
just-
I don't mean bitch like bitch. You a bitch. But you know.
Yeah,
Y'all know
but
what
yeah,
I mean.
definitely. So it's like he knows who to prey on.
Right.
He knows who to prey on. So it's like when you have a like an insecure woman,
Mm-hmm.
you need somebody to fill your ego.
Mhm.
But you don't even have an ego. You
Your
need
self-esteem.
your self-esteem.
Right.
You need somebody
He's
to
probably
build that
building
up.
that shit. all
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
How
So
much low self-esteem
and
do
you
need
start,
in order
but the thing is,
She could be at
it's
rock
steps. It's like when you're losing weight. You're not gonna lose weight overnight. You
Right.
understand? It's steps to it. You start with your meals.
Okay.
You start with portioning your meals. You start with your routine. You start with this, that, and the third. So for them, it's starting with, okay, let me call them. How they do? How you doing?
Mm.
Oh, you look good. Like little shit like
Sound
that.
like you was working
let
for
me,
the man.
yeah, like little
You was working
stuff
for
to
him?
feed. And it's like, oh, come over
Was
to
you
the
working
crib.
for him?
Huh?
You was working for him?
He was
Shut
in
the
on
fuck
the
up.
Sound like you was working for him. She know the
She
stats. Like,
know the ins and outs. Like, yo, beat this shit over here.
out the
Like,
sheet. You ain't got login sheet. You signed him in and out.
I'm so dead.
you know the
They
floor
so
plan,
annoying.
plans and all that. Like, damn.
But you know what? So it's like anything you
Okay.
do is gonna start from the bottom all the way to the top.
Flowers and
Little
taking
shit.
them out.
There you
and
go.
making sure
That's
they
how you
feel
build
important.
shit up. So
Okay.
when people say, "Oh, you know, she's weak. She could have left." Oh, this that. With any situation,
It's
everybody's
different.
yeah, everybody's different. Everybody's
Everybody-
self-esteem is different.
Right.
Everybody's personality is different. Everybody's, weakness is different. You
Right.
know, we all,
I
it
can- I
takes
can
it.
get you.
You know what I mean?
Everybody got their own
and then, of
place.
course, they little, they young. What
True.
the fuck? Come on, you wasn't really making executive decisions at fucking 18. He even had bitches at, sorry, we'll see.
You see?
Yeah,
Got it.
no.
Got it.
It ain't just
Got
me
it.
though. It ain't just. It just fit.
That
No.
shit's contagious.
It is
No,
rubbed
it
off.
was contagious. He threw it at
No,
me.
oh, wow.
You know what?
Wow. 6ix9ine in the building. This is a little
Yeah.
sick.
rat on the nigga. Oh my goodness.
So it's girls at like 14 years old he was talking to, supposedly. Don't know yet.
14.
14.
No, we know
Come
for
on.
sure.
Come on. Like,
if I smell the aroma of R. Kelly next to my daughter, it's on site. I'm letting you know.
But that's what I mean. We've been talking about like these allegations have been up for years. They've been known for years. Why the fuck? Even if it's an opportunity to get put on for some music or shit, you know the allegations that this man has like been accused of.
You know what I feel like they going to is like, it ain't gonna happen to me. I ain't gonna let him do that. You feel
everybody.
me? I'm gonna work with R. Kelly,
that.
but I know he raped little girls or whatever. Yeah, I'm 17, but I know what he does, and I ain't gonna let him do it.
And that's
then he
yeah,
get your ass.
Really, oh my God.
Then he get your ass. He buying you the bag.
Or y'all slipping.
You talking about the workers behind him?
Whoever.
Right.
Whoever want to work with him, they go with that mindset. I think personally, they go with that mindset of
that's what they
ain't gonna be me. He ain't gonna get me. I'm smarter than these bitches, and then he end up swindling them panties.
Thing is, like, that's another question to ask. Should they be accountable?
Hell yeah, lock their ass up too.
Right.
Lock their ass up too.
The bodyguards was like supposedly hiding the girls, or you know, bringing them along and like
the bodyguard's ass.
Yeah, no, seriously.
And then lock them up.
They should have some type of time on them or something.
Yeah. Anybody that has something to do.
You know what I think it was? Like, eventually everybody turned on him. So, like, the time that they
everybody's panicking now.
The time that they would have faced, like, ask me whatever question you want about this nigga, because you're not paying me no more. Yeah, you're not paying me no more, so I'm gonna just air this shit out real quick. Y'all going about y'all business. Y'all not about to fuck my life up. So it's just like, I think that's what's happening. That's why, like, you used to see him go in jail, get accused, and come out like 2 days later.
Because nobody was
that nigga been there for a hot minute now. So it's just like nobody's in his corner no more.
Right. Nobody. I seen that little breakdown he had with
She was unfazed. She was like,
nigga, I seen you do that yesterday.
Nigga, I see you today.
You're not tricking me this time, Robert. Sit down. Robert, sit down.
All that bullshit you doing.
But yeah, I think that's kind of cool, man. What he done to them females and what they parents allowed them to do.
Yeah.
What your parents allow them to do.
We gotta, like,
everybody's accountable.
Everybody gotta be.
I'm holding everybody accountable.
Yeah.
The security guards, the waitresses, the motherfucking nigga. If you came to wipe windows at R. Kelly out the scene, you are responsible. You know what this nigga was doing. You know what I'm saying? If you been to his backyard parties and bitches ain't had no IDs, you are responsible. You feel me? Everybody got a little high C's and shit. No, nigga, she is under 8. You feel me? But I hold everybody accountable, bro.
Yeah.
You an adult. Sure. You're responsible for your actions. That's simple.
Mm-hmm.
That's simple. Anybody that did oral sex or kidnapped or persuaded or hid any evidence, go to jail.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Sure. Lock the whole crew up.
Alright.
They won't let me down.
Hey.
They won't let me down. We're gonna talk about Akon a little bit more next week.
Oh no.
Because this ain't the time.
Okay. We are definitely chatting. We're chatting it up. We're chatting it up.
That brings us to enough of the serious shit. We're gonna bring in. We're gonna bring in next.
Q's Hot Talk.
Okay.
So we got Q's Hot Talk.
All right,
coming
guys.
up next.
So I do this small segment on my Instagram. Follow me at _Q Hot Topic. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I do this question every week. I drop a question. You guys can comment on them. Either with the video or a regular comment in my DMs. I will post it and put it on my stories. Now this week question is, what is the craziest thing you have experienced while intoxicated?
Damn. I think I need another drink.
We was intoxicated today.
The craziest thing I experienced. It could be anything.
Anything, either while you was high or drinking, you got fucked up one time, or your ass was tripping, you was in a terrible situation, like what?
I really don't know. I'm gonna let Aunt answer that.
The
most recent thing I told her earlier was the AC trip. Where it was like, you sure you could make it? Like when I was trying to jump the fucking fence.
Oh,
like, fucked up.
That was too much pressure for me.
Yeah. I'm gonna run down the story and then everybody run their own shit. So boom, for his bachelor party. We went to AC, right? So it was about, we was like what, 8, 9 deep?
Yeah, it was
yeah, something like that. And it was a lot of drinks in the rooms. We was fucked up before we even left the room. So it was just like, imagine going through that and just like walking out to actually drink some more. Like, I didn't know where the fuck I was at. I don't think nobody knew where the fuck he was at. Shout out to my man Randy. He was arguing with homeless niggas or niggas.
Chasing down buses.
Yeah, chasing down buses, yelling in the street. I'm like, bring your ass. It was that type of night though, so everybody was lit. Everybody was fucked up.
Night.
So on our way, making our way inside to like the clubs and shit, because we trying to get in. Me, at the time, I was underage. I was only 20 years old. So what we needed to do, our plan was, I believe, we was just like, oh, y'all show y'all IDs, and we all formed like a little circle shit, and then rush in. That shit, that shit quickly changed when them niggas at the door was bulked up like this. Like, you ain't getting even, you not even getting past the shit.
I was like,
yeah,
nah, that's bullshit.
It was linebackers in front of the fucking club. So
facts. We
was like, damn, that's a whole dub. So me and Doc, we walk around the corner and I see some curtains and the speakers. And the shit, like, it was accessible. Like, I could see inside the club. Like, niggas is lit in there. Boom, boom, boom.
And it was only a fence to hop.
Yeah, it was only a fence. Regular, everyday shit. Niggas done hopped a couple fences in their lives. So, I'm like, yo, bro, I can hop this shit. I'm like, I can definitely hop this shit.
Facts.
Now, granted, I had on some heavy-ass boots.
Nigga had on some extra shit. Like, it was unnecessary to wear those boots.
It was in the summertime, too. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I looked like a fucking cowboy. I don't know what I was dressed as, but I think that's all I had at the moment. But I was lit. I was drunk.
That was
Gravity would not have been on my side. So, thankfully, Doc saved me, and he was just like,
nah.
Bro, you sure you can have that shit? I had give it one more look, like.
The look he gave, the look I seen in his eyes was like, his heart said yeah, but his eyes and his body language was like, nigga, if I hop this shit, I would knock the speakers down, the curtains down, and security.
All that shit was coming down.
Yeah.
So I dubbed that real quick. That was
and
we went to somewhere else.
We probably got locked up for some dumb shit like that.
Q? What about you?
Well, my shit was the first time I ever got high.
Okay.
Now, I get high on a regular, so it's nothing but. Yeah. The first time, this was on my 22nd birthday. Finally got high with my friends. So prior to this, I smoked before, but just never got high. I was smoking that shit wrong. So I was like, just in it. Yeah, like it was a hookah.
Niggas doing action.
Like a hookah, like the fuck.
Right.
So I finally smoked it right, and then, so I'm just remember sitting there, I'm just like, yo. Like, I feel like I'm here, but I'm not here.
Yeah, I'm
like,
you know how you be seeing the ghost.
Yeah, like
shit,
it's like everything was moving like clips. Like 1 minute I was sitting down, 1 minute I was standing up, 1 minute I'm over here, one minute I'm over there. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, yo, I'm tripping. Like, I feel like I'm here, but I'm not here. I need to call my mama.
Damn.
So it is
you was
like
paranoid like a motherfucker. Basically.
I was paranoid as a motherfucker. And the one thing when you're high, I don't know. A lot of people is focused. I'm more focused than anything because it's like my subconscious be talking to my conscious like, bitch, you got it together? Yeah, I got it together. Is it?
That's
number 2.
Oh, that's
20. Listen,
I was talking about myself though.
It'll make it no better. It don't make it no better. No better.
So listen, when you high, sometimes you're either more paranoid, you laugh a lot, you're either mad chill or you're just an overthinker.
Facts.
I'm all for.
Damn.
I'm all for.
What a combination.
All of it.
What a combination.
But it's real chill, so I like it. But yeah, I mean, that was most of the craziness I really experienced because I was just like, what the fuck was I smoking?
Damn, like, that shit. Put that shit out. Put it out. Matter of fact,
like,
get it out the building.
Yeah, it wasn't too crazy. I'm a good girl. Sorry, guys.
She's just not telling y'all the full story.
I am.
Wow.
It's
more to that.
It's more to that.
No.
She didn't.
Whenever people be like, oh, that's all, I'm a good girl. It's more to that story.
No, it's not.
Slapped a couple niggas. Like, she did all that in the story.
Niggas say shot niggas.
You know what I'm saying? A little OGQ.
Out there wild word.
OGQ.
You don't know. Watch out.
She
I
robbed 2
can't
banks.
stand up. Because said she robbed 2 bricks, 2 things. All right, that is it for this.
Oh
Wait,
wait,
episode.
damn.
I was like,
Oh,
fuck this shit. He's like, fuck his shit.
My craziest, I'm gonna make it quick. My craziest experience is when I'm talking about drunk, out the ass drunk. I don't know
Which
how I
time?
got that drunk.
Oh, damn.
Which time? See,
You
I be
can count all of them. Then.
Shit, he probably can. He been there a few times.
I had to carry this big nigga around a couple times, putting dead weight on people.
God damn, that's the worst.
But it was one time where I think it was my homeboys, one of my best friends' birthday parties. And I'm talking about we're taking shots, we're mixing drink. We getting down tonight. Tonight is the night. We're gonna paint the city red. I make it all the way home. Make it home, get in the door, everything. I'm fucked up. I'm stumbling, fucked up.
Yeah.
But I'm making it home. I'm making it.
Mm-hmm.
I get home and that's when it goes dark. That's when shit turns to the worst. So now I get to my room, I walk out my room, I get undressed, and I go sleep in the living room on the couch. Undressed, like nothing on.
Ass naked.
Ass, stark naked.
No
nigga.
socks on, nothing.
Oh, nothing. Just corns out, everything. Knees, ass cheeks,
just bare booty ass nigga.
Finish your porno, and I got tired right there on the couch.
Yeah.
But my grandmother coming for church.
Oh my.
Man, that was. I think that's the last time I remember.
That is so funny.
That's my time right there. Wow, that was a wild one
Yes.
right there.
Oh damn! Sorry, Grandma.
Yeah, sorry about that,
God
OG.
dang! I feel sorry for Grandma.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Overall,
I apologize.
Shit.
We need to tighten up. We need to chill.
I definitely tightened up.
Yeah.
Now I just stay dressed and sleep in the living room.
Yeah. Now you at least got your boxes on.
Yeah, I keep my drawers on, people.
Cool.
Update 2020, shit.
Yeah, but that is it, y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Thank you for
Thank
watching.
y'all. Please continue to support. Comment down below your thoughts,
Boom.
your ideas, all that extra shit. Please just let us know.
What's the extra shit?
I don't know. We just love the fucking feedback.
All right.
Yeah.
Give
Alright,
us
so
that
boom.
feedback.
Feedback. Your girl
Feedback.
Q here.
For sure.
Thank
You got
you
your
for
boy
joining
John.
us.
Hey.
And that's Yo.
You
You
chatting.
chatting. We
Alright.
out.